What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. I'm Ende.
I'm Molly.
Today we react to the history of Kratos. I'm very familiar with Kratos. I literally played every God of War game. I played the new one. He's probably my top 5 favorite video game character of all time. Kratos is goated. And she's somewhat of a gamer. Like we play each other at Tekken, Dead or Alive. I let her play a little bit of the Last of Us. And it's only right if I introduce her to the GOAT, Kratos. Let's get into the video.
The true tale was never known. The truth is that Kratos, like all men, began life as a child. Born out of wedlock, Kratos was the bastard child of a shunned woman. There were rumors as to who the father was. Rumors that grew more and more preposterous.
It gets worse. The story gets worse.
Until the woman finally left her small village. She swore a new life in Sparta.
Yeah.
Kratos would never
Why does he look 60 here?
to fend for themselves. They were not expected to survive.
You're okay.
And while Kratos escaped the fate of the weaker children, his brother was not so lucky. The two brothers trained and dreamt of one day joining the ranks of the great Spartan army. But that never was to be.
Don't let your guard down, Deimos! A Spartan warrior never lets his back hit the ground. Even in death, a Spartan stands tall for battle. You are a Spartan, are you not?
Is that his brother?
Yeah.
Yes, Kratos.
You gotta do your brother. Get him strong.
I'm sorry, but I would be that angry too if I look like that and my brother looks normal.
Stop.
After the Great War with the Titans, the Oracle had foretold the demise of the Olympian gods and the destruction of Olympus. She saw that it would be brought about not by the hands of the Titans, who thirsted for revenge, but by the hands of a mortal, a marked warrior. Whoever controlled the marked warrior controlled the fate of Olympus.
Look, his brother.
Why?
Gotta find out.
Ikali! Patronoles in Sparta, Farah Ivan Kali. Itera! Ines and Nemralis.
Kratos! Help! Kratos!
Forgive me.
Help!
Deimos.
They came to retrieve the marked warrior. A mark they saw on the body of Deimos. As he was taken away in front of his brother's eyes, little did he know of the fate that awaited him. Ares would bring him to the domain of death, realm of Thanatos, a place no mortal had ever dared set foot. There he would remain imprisoned with no hope of escape. He would suffer years of punishment and torment at the hands of the god of death.
But why?
Yeah, what?
At first, the belief that his brother Kratos would come to save him kept him alive. But as the years lapsed, Deimos lost all semblance of hope, and with it any thread of humanity left in him. The anger, the vengeance seethed within him and lay dormant for decades. With little sanity left, it was this rage that made him endure, believing the day would come when he would once again face the brother who abandoned him. This single event would forever change the course of Kratos' life. His destiny, his cursed fate, had been set in motion. The loss of his brother would leave an indelible mark on him, a memory he could not forget. As he vowed never to falter again, Kratos adorned a red tattoo on his body in honor of Deimos. A tattoo in the very image of his brother's birthmark. Kratos had begun his command with only 50 soldiers, but soon his numbers grew to the thousands. His tactics were brutal, but effective. Drunk with power, he was feared by all.
This is savage.
Except one.
He got a family now?
Yeah.
Why his daughter look normal?
His wife was the only one to brave his fury.
How much is enough, Kratos? When will it end?
When the glory of Sparta is known throughout the world.
The glory of Sparta. You did this for yourself.
His desire for conquest knew no bounds, until this day. The barbarians to the east numbered in the thousands, and descended on the Spartans without mercy. The battle lasted near hours. The discipline and training of the Spartans did little to stem the tide of the merciless barbarians.
Bloodbath.
The soldiers faced a massacre, while their young captain faced the end of his brilliant career and his life. But to Kratos, victory was worth any price, even his soul.
Ares! Destroy my enemies, and my life is yours.
He did not hear him.
That desperate call for aid
He did.
would come to haunt Kratos for all his days.
He should have just got
The
up.
sky split apart, and the god of war stepped through. Descending
familiar
from
to you?
Olympus,
Does he look
he saw the
familiar?
makings of
No.
a god,
Same guy that took his
a
brother.
mere mortal. Ares would save Kratos. He would turn him into the perfect warrior, his servant on Earth. Only a simple pledge of loyalty was required.
My life is yours, Ares. From this day, I shall carry forth your will.
And his fate was sealed. As promised, Ares rescued his new disciple, bringing forth the power of a god, destroying those who would slaughter Kratos and his men.
Yeah, he was doing them crazy. I'm not
As
gonna lie,
for
this is
Kratos,
crazy.
no mere sword and shield would befit the newest servant of the god
Yeah.
of war.
What is that? The fuck? Are they even
Blades of
meeting?
chaos,
You have to play this game.
forged in the foulest depths of Hades. Once attached, the chains remained so, chained and
This is his
seared to the
weapon.
flesh,
Oh.
a part of the
Those burn
bearer's
people?
body.
No, no, no.
Permanent
Go watch
reminder
it.
of Kratos' pledge. In return, ultimate power. The rage of Ares exploded.
So he basically sold his soul to Ares for power, so he wouldn't die. So he's now Ares' servant, and those chains that he got on his body or swords are attached to it. Yeah.
From within. But soon, he would learn the true cost of such power. A cost too high, even for Kratos.
And he's basically immortal.
Memories of what he'd done in the name of Ares. Memories of how he'd become a servant to the god of war. A beast. His humanity robbed and replaced only with the will.
Nothing.
To murder. No one.
Nothing.
Entire armies fell before Kratos and the soldiers who followed him on his unending path of conquest.
Anybody in his way,
his master.
He would just kill them.
Those who offered resistance of any kind were dealt with quickly.
They've built this temple to offer prayers to Athena! This entire village stands as an affront to Lord Ares! Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
See? The whole village, women and children, everybody.
So basically he just went
god
crazy.
of war.
You can say
Kratos'
that.
army was ruthless, feared throughout the world for their brutality. All that mattered was conquest in the name of Kratos, their great leader, who had become near invincible. He feared nothing. But there was something about this temple, something forbidden. All his instincts told him he should never cross its threshold. Never step inside.
Beware, Kratos. The dangers in the temple are greater than you know.
But the village oracle's warning fell
Step
on
aside,
deaf
Grandma.
ears.
He didn't kill
His
her?
ambition would not be denied. All who opposed him would die.
He's just having fun.
Yeah.
Life is like a video game. And it is.
It's the worst watch.
In that instant, the glory he had reveled in turned to horror. The image of his two final victims would stay with him for all his days. With that act, Kratos knew he could no longer serve his master. For how could he forget spilling the blood of his own family?
Yep.
A cruel trick orchestrated by the god of war.
My wife, my child, how? They were left in Sparta.
You are becoming all I'd hoped you'd be, Kratos. Now, with your wife and child dead, nothing will hold you back. You'll become even stronger. You will become death itself.
But as the flames consumed the temple, Kratos realized his true enemy was the god who once saved his life. The same god who had now taken everything from him.
Ares!
From this night forward,
He did.
the mark of your terrible deed will be visible to all. The ashes of your wife and child will remain fastened to your skin, never to be removed.
And with that curse, all would
That is
know
crazy,
him for the
huh?
beast he had
Oh, did he put a
become.
curse on him?
His skin white with the ash of his dead family. The ghost of
Yeah.
Sparta had been born.
They weren't even cremated.
Ares, you will die
That's
for
what you're
you
worried
did that
about?
night.
He set out to break his bond with Ares, the god of war.
So what did you think of that?
It's kind of intense.
It was intense, huh?
Yeah.
You haven't seen anything yet. The game, 100 times better. This whole story, it's crazy, y'all. You haven't seen anything yet. But look, that's the video, you guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Let us know what else you guys want us to react to in the comments. This is only part 1 of this video. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
We're gonna play that.
We're gonna play it? Hell yeah, we're gonna play it.